Hello everyone, this is Niami DenMother of EQ2 Traders Corner. I'm going to give you a quick walking tour of the Sanctus Seru city zone and the Fabrication Hall, which is within that zone. This is specifically a fast tour aimed at crafters. It's not going to give you a good look at everything in there. That will be for you to do later on. It's more so that you know where to go when you need to go in there. As you can see from the map on the screen, it is the southwest corner of the blinding zone that is where you will find the zones to both Sanctus Seru and to the Aurelian coast. Right now we're going to cover Sanctus Seru. So we go up, I'm in the blinding, I'm going in, bada bada boom. This area is a city zone that allows your mount speed to be taken into account, but it will not allow you to actually be visibly mounted. You will not be able to fly in there, but you will have your run speed at least. So when we enter in, this is the portal back out. We'll get back to it. You're coming in, you're going left. Let me show you the map here. You are going to be running around the bottom part of the curve right now, because you want to be upstairs, or the other level. Whether upstairs, downstairs, I didn't really poke and prod and peek to figure it out, but I think this is the bottom level. So we've run over to here. There's where it is on the map, is that red arrow at the bottom. You are stepping onto the port pad and boom, you're up above. So you're on the inner ring now as opposed to that outer ring. So this is the second level. And you are going diagonally to your left once you get off the port pad to the Fabrication Hall. The Fabrication Hall is a single person crafting. It's not an instance per se, it's not instanced. It's a single person crafting zone. You can enter, leave, bada boom, bada bing, but you're going to be all alone. You're not going to trip over other players in there because they will be in their own version because of the quest NPCs in there, so that you're not confused about which state you're in and whether it's in one piece or whether it's damaged, blah, blah, blah. Once it gets done loading, we'll give you a look around quickly. It is not yet complete on beta. The NPCs in there mostly do not have their vendor items tied in, so we don't have a lot of information yet on that. Just to show you, there's a tinkering supply vendor that's not tied into anything yet. Same thing with the adorning and transmuting supplies. Rinse and repeat for all of the other ones. The supply vendors don't have anything yet. There are multiple all-class crafting stations in here. That's the ones with the pretty crystals rotating around the center, and then around the outside are going to be all of your normal crafting equipment. There is a fuel vendor here. There is, at the very end here, Hulda. She is somebody you will be working with quite a bit during the crafting line. You'll come back to her several times. That's where she's parked. There is a reforger, there is a mender. Then there is this lady here, Fen. It's a cute little halfling. And at some point during the quest line, you will need some libation containers. She will sell them for you at that point. She doesn't sell them after you don't need them anymore. So there's no sense showing you her inventory because it's rather empty right now. So that is the itty-bitty Fabrication Hall. We're going back out to Sanctus Seru, and then I will show you two other landmarks that as a crafter you will need to know and access in here. I feel like playing the Jeopardy music, just because the loading takes a bit. Of course, I'm a little slow. I can't blame the computer for being slow as well. So back to the map, and you're going to be heading back up the circle. So you're going counterclockwise. All you're going first, though, is one building. This building, you will have to go into it for a single meeting as a crafter, Arc Seru, and it's not going to show you the instanced version that you need, which will say something about piercing the darkness. That will be the crafter one. It is only available for a short while for a quest update. It's another non-combat zone. The other two on there, of course, are combat zones, so you don't need to worry about them right now. We're going to continue going counterclockwise. Run through all the soldiers practicing. Thankfully, none of them are going to bother me. You're going to the very, 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 very last building up on the north. And so there we go. And in here is the Sanctus Seru researcher. He will have tasks for you. He will have things to research. Baluba will be selling items once he is finished with the research on them. So those items will, of course, also vary because all they did was throw a few things through on beta just to make sure the process worked. We'll see all the items, of course, as they're researched, and they will be in his research list, which is not accurate for what's going on now. So that is that. Those are the main places that you need to know how to get to here. And there are a couple porters that actually lead down below so that you don't have to run all the way over. There's also that over there, because we're still up on the second level, this is for adventure instances. So you don't really need to worry about them right now, but you do need to know that that's what that one is, as opposed to the rainbow glowies, which just dump you down a level. So I just dropped down a level. I'm still in the upper portion of the curve, so I'm heading down towards the middle. And down here in the middle of the bottom level, there it is on the map, you're at the very tip there. Leave Sanctus Seru. Excuse me. Okay, sneeze time. Sorry about that. We have the options of the Blinding and the Aurelian Coast. So I am going to leave it there because I want to show you the Aurelian Coast next, and that will be a separate video. This has been Niami DenMother of EQ2 Traders Corner, eq2.eqtraders.com, and I hope this will help you navigate a little bit better in there.